damn. All good, I hope. Back on the old turpits again. I look to it. Bit messy the bench is. It is what it is. Let's get this out of the way. So last week I lost my little anchor, but this week I found it. So happy days. You remember last week I was punting around on the floor. Evening Mike. Alright Joe. How you doing pal? Alright. So there's my little culprit that I lost last week. There she is. My little one that goes right on the front there. And just to show you that I'm not winding you up. There's my 3 anchors again. So definitely found it. It was nowhere near where I thought it was. No idea why. And it is what it is. So you remember I didn't like my chains on the front there. So Ali sent me some chain. Bless him. From Trumpeter. So I've actually got some chain now, which is awesome. And it's already like a mad colour as well, so it's really cool. Actual little chain links. So oh, it's no worries Joe, all good pal, as always next year. I was in some state yesterday, well last night. That's another story. Right, so we've still got this horrible rigging malarkey to do, and get these chains on. I'm just wondering, because there was a horrible symbol, well not horrible symbol, but a symbol on here. Let me see if we can see on camera. I'll just move a couple of bits for a split second. So I believe there's a front there. Yeah. So I believe across here and across here was a red band, with a symbol on it, which is going to wind up everybody, not here, but wind up everybody and all the snowflakes online. However, it was there. I'm just trying to get a rough idea of what size it is. So I'm just saving an image. Right. I can't see any comments at the minute, but I will in a minute. Once I've done this, get that out of the way, zoom that in, and it goes right where I thought it did. Right, okay. So now the reason I'm well, that's weird, because you see that delightful symbol goes on there. It's not a flag, it's not a cover. It's I thought it was painted on the deck, but when I'm looking now, it seems they weren't always on there. So that actually makes life a little easier. I'm still trying to get ideas for the rigging for these wires and where the rest of them go as well. Trying to see a picture where it's clear. That's Lego, no chance. I'm not even going to use that as an image. I'll just keep going the way I am in a minute. Yeah, I'll just keep going the way I am. I'm not even going to attempt to find it. Can't see it anyway. Rope on that one. Just trying to see where it all connects to. It just goes across to there, and it just goes down to there. Oh, right, okay. That goes there to there. Right, get back to the views so I can see. Hi Alexander, how you doing, pal? Right, Paul, how you doing? Elegant Infusions. I wasn't the Grinch, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. So, I'll try and get these chains on first. I'm so paranoid about handling this thing now. And I'll whip that right over there like that so I can work on this bit. I want to run my chain around that grey bit and then down, and I want the anchor just sort of hanging a little as if it's ready to kind of go down, just because we can. I've got to figure out how to get the chain onto the anchor. It's a fun bit. Definitely super glue, that's for sure. And we'll start off with a drop of that. I'll move my phone out of the way. I get one of these delightful anchors. A bit of this glorious chain. And without tangling it up, I'm going to dip that in my glue. I can see where I'll put the glue. Now, try put that in your eyelet. Hopefully that'll get it. Well, anyone want a necklace? One anchor on a chain. Happy days. I bet your head felt like it was this morning. Actually, I was actually very shocked because I wasn't that bad, and I really thought I was going to be, and so did Mrs. Fred. She said I was in some state last night, but I don't remember. So my plan is, I think, to sit that on there like that. Oh, we're doing well. I'm not going to count my chickens yet. But if I do that and then nip that off and line it up, put a dad of glue in there, we might get away with that. And my snips without snapping anything. I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll see how it goes. Ooh, that's it done now, you see. That's me cut it. So we shall see. So what I need to do, bunch that up there a little, and then bring that across to there. It sits on top of that moulded one, that shitty one. Sorry, I'll be in a sec. So small. 1mm chain. So, not for the faint-hearted. Right, so now I see. So that goes inside. So I need to snip that again, just about there. Where have I put my snips again? So this is like surgery. Now I can't see what I'm doing at all because I ain't got my magnifying glass. Right. I need to snip that. About there. Right. That was a final little trim. Right. We'll try again. I realised it goes into that little thing, doesn't it? Under the deck, you know. Right. That will go on there like that. And I'll pull that over. Right. A tad of glue on there. Get some. Yeah. Hi Stuart, how you doing pal? Right, Stuart's over on Facebook. Right, stupid glue. Need a lighter. We're back to that lighter lark again. Oh, no. Happy days. Don't try this at home, kids, if anyone's watching in the future. Right. No way. Can you believe that? And my theory is, right, if I glue that like that, when it's dry, should be able to pull that tight, and that should stay where it is. In theory. Seems a bit daft and crazy way of doing it, but it's the way I'm doing it. Nah, actually looking sweet. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that like that, to be honest with you. I'll see if I can get some glue on it. Right, it's bloody glue. See this? These block both ends ain't. It's annoying when you're squeezing that bowl and nothing's coming out. It's like, what's going on? Right. I think that's it. I think I'm just gonna have a little tug over, tighten that line up. And there we go. Happy days, I think. It's a bit fiddly, to be honest, but as long as it stays there. get that. Well, if I can keep that like that, do the same on the other side, I'd be quite pleased with that. I don't know if it's correct or what, but hey, I like it, which is what matters. Like, I shall swing it around without breaking it, and I can show you what I did. There he's there. He's sitting on the side there, waiting to drop down. Obviously I'll straighten it again in a sec, because obviously just me moving it there, but it's following the old lines. It's just sitting there nice, waiting to drop down. And considering it's only me that's got to look at it, I'm happy with that. Cheers, mate. Obviously I want that little front bit just to straighten up just a tiny little bit more. But do you know what I like about this right now? You see, because I did that before, the picture says just glue the anchor flat on the deck, and then you had that silly bit that was a fake chain that just looked horrible. Now you've actually got that chain going along, and then you've got that anchor just sort of sitting there nicely glued in position, but just at an angle where it's a bit more, is it not 3D, but do you know what I mean? It's, to me it's nicer. I can leave the damn thing alone and stop touching it. But yeah, you know, it's, I don't know, I think it looks better anyway. There might be some German shouting at me going, "What have you done?" But say, oh no, go to the bottom of the ocean and tell me I'm wrong. Yeah. Alright, Rich, how you doing, chap? So, Paul and Rich, you might notice that you're the same colour as Mike, Scaly Models Mike. You've probably guessed how and why you're that colour. Right, next one. Here we go again. Ooh. Be better in 15 minutes, 35 minutes. Oh right, yeah. Yeah, because you're at work, eh? Let's chop that off and start again. That's one good thing about this chain. You can chomp it off and try again. It's plenty long enough. And it's not like I'm going to be doing one of these again in a hurry. Well, you never know, but right, I've just stuck my finger to my nail. Right, there you go. That's it on. again. So now mess about. Try and do the other side. Right, snip this bugger off. Yeah, this chain's really good as well because you get, I think it's 40 centimetres and you get 2 pieces, 2 lengths in 2 bags, so you get a fair few, you know. Alright Trevor, bloody hell. How you doing chap, alright? Listen, I got your postcard buddy, I forgot to message you and say to you, thank you very much, you're some man, so you are. My missus was like that, where's that from? I said it's from Sudan. And I told her who it was and she's like, oh right, yeah. So, cheers buddy. Some man. And now I've got to try and get this little blighter around, oh for God's sake, without it keep moving like it wants to do. Right, I'm going to glue one end first and then do the other. So I'm good buddy, long time no see. Yeah, I've been doing live for a while again pal, a little while. Elegant Infusions, Joseph and a few others were moaning that I wasn't live, and then people were saying at Telford, and you know, just everybody was missing it, so I kind of just forced myself to be live, not because I forced myself to be live because I can't, you know, I don't want to see you guys, it's not that, it's just I've been that busy. The last thing I wanted to do is get any bench time. However, my good friend Ali and Paul and everybody else made it quite clear that what's the point if I'm not getting bench time at least, which is a good point. So I went back and started doing live again, which to be honest I get it, you know. He's trying to line this chain up on these old, this old markings, so it covers up the silly chain. I have to work my way along. I've not been here much myself. Yeah, I know pal. Everyone's busy, isn't it? It's that, I'd say that it's that time of year, but I mean it's like it all the time, eh? You just, life gets in the way, work gets in the way. Everybody's got the same old story. Happens to us all. You do the hobby, you grow up, you find out about women, alcohol, clubs, etc. And then you end up back doing the hobby again. Yeah, if I can keep that there, I'll be happy. Yeah, and a little drop of blue on that one. Yeah. Right, I'm not touching that now. If I touch that, I'm going to ruin it. That's staying like that. I'm letting that glue dry. If I don't, I'm going to end up screaming. Right, so I've got this little anchor here. Oh no, hang on. There is a bit I want to do, actually. Here, I forgot to say, just here, at the end of the deck there, is a little slot, like a channel. And I'm presuming, and it is a big presumption, but I'm kind of correct, I think, in my thinking. Underneath here, where these tweezers are, right in this top corner here, is where the little half anchor goes, where it's like glued up and it goes into that hole, you know, up at the front. So obviously that's another anchor. So I'm presuming, and you know, presumption's not really a good thing, I suppose, but in there would be where the chain runs down and drops the anchor. So I had a bit of a brain fart today looking at this chain and thinking I should maybe pop a little bit of chain in there, in that little hole there, so you can actually see the chain. Attention to detail, or stupidness, one of the two. You're not wrong. The paint I got from you I'm well impressed with, so another order will be going in when I have the money to. Anyone wishing to join us on a Friday Zoom, let Fred know. We're back on the 4th of January. Yes, myself and Elegant Infusions Paul and quite a few others, well, not quite a few others, we do a Zoom chat on a Friday till whenever, and it's a good laugh. It's a model building Zoom chat, you know. A few of the guys are model building. I'm not, because I've got home from doing the club and whatnot, but some of the guys are there doing it and model building, and you can get questions answered and any help you need. And so if you let me know anytime you want to join in on a Friday, I can get you a link sorted out so you know when it's on, and you can go and have a natter with the boys. Cheers, Paul. I keep forgetting to say about it. Right, so I've got a little bit of chain there. It's literally about I kind of think it's a bit stupid me doing it, but you know, at least I can say it's there. So it's only about 4 links. It looks like a little maggot or something, but yeah, why not, eh? We've got the chain, we can do it, so we might as well do it. I'm just going to pop a little drop of glue in that hole. Like so. And I'm just going to pop that in there. Trevor, did I give you did you get the aqua gloss? Because I remember you used to like that in Sweden when I used to get it. Did I get you the aqua gloss? Yeah, popped a little bit of chain in there. Quite chuffed with that. Silly little thing to be chuffed with, but it's cool away. Right, I'm going to pop this little anchor up there, stick it in there. A bit fiddly, but it means at the end of the live you'll get to see it. That's all the glue dries. Last time I dropped it when I did that, and I haven't this time. Super. So it's not moving when I blow it, so we'll give it a little try. I don't want to do too much. Yeah, I got that on the other order. Cool. Right, so there we have our chains with our anchors on, hanging sort of 3D, more natural, whatever. And there on the tip is my little anchor that I lost last week and spent ages looking for, and it was nowhere near where I thought it was. But that's there too, so it's starting to look quite cool on the side there now. I'll chuff with that, and there's my little hole there with a bit of chain in it, just because I can. Right. We better get onto this bloody rigging again, huh? Get back onto this rigging. So we're back on this rigging up here. Let's get me back into camera shot without breaking anything. Right. So get myself a little bit of plain paper. It might help you see what I was doing last week. Oh, that's a bit too wide still. So you may be able to see that now, but there's a wire just there. It's really faint, it's tiny, you can hardly see it naturally, but it's there, and there's a lot more of it to go on, so we better get with it. So I have a sheet of paper that I place behind where I'm working, and now I can see that wire blatantly because I've got a white sheet of paper there, so I can actually see the black line. So now I can see what I'm doing and where I'm working and everything else. So happy days. And I'll pop that bit of chain that's left back in here because it's handy to keep, obviously. And I'll put that in there just so I don't lose it. So this is 1/350 scale, and it's medium size 1mm fine chain is what I've used. By Master Tools, which is trumpeter basically, just like Hobby Boss and I Love Kit and all that malarkey, all trumpeter. That's the stuff. Really cool. What's not cool is on the back there they have instructions, and it says read the instructions before you start using it. And what do? They put a warning choking hazard right across the whole instruction on part 1, so you can't actually see how you're supposed to use it. Real clever that, but yeah, is what it is. Anyway, happy days, back to rigging. Not happy days now. This is horrible, this bit. It's so fine and fiddly and outright annoying half the time that it drives me bonkers. This stuff is springy. It stretches to 8 times its length, so if you cut it you'll get 8 times out of it. You can stretch it like 8 1/8 of its length. So, but you don't want to overstretch it. I never overstretch it. That really didn't sound right either. Tiny bit of glue on there. I'll try and pop that on there. Oh, that was a good move. She popped on there straight away. Happy days. Now I've got to get it. I hate it when it goes all that quiet way. It's called concentration. Concentration and paranoia. I heard Santa Fred hangs out here. Oh, it's true, he does. Evening all. Evening, Apple. How you doing, pal? Alright. Oh, that's alright. Right, got it already. Happy days. Just trying to cut that now without cutting the plastic. There you go. That weren't too bad. Next one. Trouble is, because it's elasticy, it actually springs back when you let go of it. You obviously don't want it springing back and getting all tangled. Oh, I heard a snap there. That bit's broken off, so I don't know how long that is. We shall see. Right, that will do. That will do for that one anyway. Yeah. Right. It's so fine, it's unreal. It's thinner than a hair. Unless you're like me and you've got no hair, then it's even thinner than a hair. Right. Now I'm going to put some on there. Put that on there. And then get this. So this is super glue I'm using. Pull that over. Put that on there. Oh, We're cooking on gas there. Right, now if I really play it smart, now I'm going to take a risk here. If I do the other side, I might be able to nip that over that way and bring that up. Can't see. No, not enough glue. It'll work, but I need a bit more glue on it. This is really getting kind of fiddly now, you see. Try again. Not getting in a tangle. My gosh, I nearly said something there. Hang on it. No. No, it's not got it. And what's going on there? Oh my gosh. Wait. Right. No. More glue. No idea. Never easy this bit, to be fair. Especially when you're trying to be a smart bugger and do it in the one-er. Alright, Chris. Oh, the delights. The problem is, I can't see if I'm actually putting it on the model or not. Every time I let go, going to daughters for a couple of hours. Cool. Sink washing up. That'll do, mate. That'll do, mate. I'll snip that little bugger off now. Is he trying to work with a magnifying glass? It's really not helpful sometimes. Yeah. Got it. This is going to be really kind of fiddly and crazy, eh? Yeah. Sorted. There's another one on. It's actually coming out really cool now. I've got glue under my nail, and that's nearly time. Right, so I can see what's happened there. You see the super glue on that cocktail stick? It's run along the cocktail stick and onto my fingernail. And glued my fingernail to my skin. Oh well, at least I won't lose my fingernail, eh? It's a weird feeling. Okie doke. Right, well, we definitely got that on anyway, which is happy days. And our little anchors are sitting there nice, so. Right, next bit. What's the time? 53. Should have time for one more. I can get another length for this. Try not to snap it this time. How long's that? Yeah, that'll do. Right, so I now need to go from there to there. We'll see how that one goes. Helps if I could see where I'm actually trying to stick it to. We're getting really flashy with this lot now, eh? Because that's gone on there spot on. I'll nip that off. And a pair of scissors in somewhere. There it is. Should use scissors really, that'll be a lot easier, wouldn't it? As long as I don't cut. The wrong snip. I'm going to cut the wrong bit in a minute. It's all going to go mad. And I'll go, ah. That's actually really crazy, but looking smart too. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show you this. Hopefully you'll see it. Right, watch that anchor. I don't know how well you're going to see this, but I don't know if you can see what I did there. The light really doesn't help either. These mad triangles and everything. If you're on my Facebook or Twitter or anything like that on social media, then I can I'll try and take a photo and post it so you can see. But there's the anchors anyway, they look really smart, I like them. But I'll try and get a... Yeah, it's hard to see, especially on the cameras here, for me to see if you can see it or not. It's mental, it looks really smart. I'm really pleased with that. But what I'll do is I'll take a photo before I leave and then I'll share it in a little while. Because it's looks quite cool. But that's just a start, obviously there's a lot to it. There's a lot more to do. I'll figure a way. I should figure it out. And what if I stick a bit of tape up there? You're already seeing it in the fresh. Yeah, you have. And you'll see it next time you're here, Joe, as well. Anyone who comes to the shop obviously can get to see it. Obviously there's ones that can't. Just gonna get a photo of that so you get an idea of where we're at with that. I'll get one of this anchor as well and a chain. Yeah, I took one of the anchor and the chain and whatnot, and I'll post them in a little while. I'll put them on social media and you can see them. But obviously I'm going to keep going with the wires, radio wires, whatever they are. I shall go through them all. But that is 7 o'clock. So I am due to shut up the shop, close the doors, go home, get something to eat, and then back to my day job tomorrow and Monday, and then I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm back to my day job Wednesday. Back to my day job Thursday, sorry, and then I'm back in here on Friday. So the shop will be open on Friday like usual, and probably Saturday as well. So I'll do a live next week anyway, just because it's in between Christmas and people will be getting their gift vouchers and all that they've been getting the last few weeks. They're going to want to come in and spend it, so it is what it is. So listen, everyone have a lovely Christmas. I won't say the New Year bit because obviously I'll see you before that. But have a great Christmas, holidays, whatever you want to call it, wherever you are in the world, and I shall see you all next Friday for more wondrous, joyful rigging. Ain't you love it? I'll be glad when this is over. But I do like it. You get a buzz out of it once it actually works. Do you know what I mean? Well, cheers, Stuart. I didn't even see you there, chap, in the YouTube. I saw you on the Facebook. I didn't realise you was on the YouTube as well, pal. All good. Thanks very much for watching, chatting, saying hello, all that, carry on. Take care. And thanks for the likes, thumbs up, and whatever else. All good. Do you know what I mean? and we'll carry on next week. So have a fab time. Don't drink too much. If you do, you know, don't worry about it. I don't. No worries, guys. You take care, yeah, and I shall see you soon. Second what, mate, one. Have a great one. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, everyone, thanks very much. I'll catch you all online anyway. You know where I am. You can all yap away anyway. So, but from me to YouTube, that's it for today. Bye, guys. Take care. Have a great time. See you soon.